Look at games like Pirate. The maps are gorgeous, vibrant, and packed with detail. To get a map looking this good, you need a game designer manually placing every rock, tree, ship, building, islands to craft that perfect player experience. But behind the scenes, this creates a massive technical nightmare. If your designer places thousands of heavy prefabs directly onto the scene, your game memory footprint explodes. You might say, just use a stable system to stream objects dynamically. But here is the paradox. To load an object dynamically, you have to spawn it via code at runtime. If the designer already placed it statically in the scene view to make it look pretty, this is no longer a dynamic load. It is just upload unoptimized scenes. Today, I'm showing you how I solved this paradox by building a custom prefab preview tool in Unity. Let's dive in. Let's break down the exact conflicts. Designer needs visual. They cannot build a beautiful world like Pirate Red flying blind. They need to drag, drop, rotate, and see the assets in the editor. Developers, on the other hand, want the scene to be completely empty. We want a clean state that reads a tiny data file, just an object ID, vector tree position, and rotation, and instances things into memories only when the player gets closest. So, how do we give designers the visual flow they need without ruining our dynamically loading architectures? We bridge the gaps using preview prefabs. This is the prefab preview tool. As you can see, I have the game object right here, and I have no mesh render, no material, no mesh filter, anything of that. Just a simple scripts and a queue that attach it. This is my prefab that I need to preview, but instead of loading it directly, I save it to load dynamically at the runtime of the game. You see, I can still drag around, rotating, scaling. It will be updated so your game designer can edit the scene for you. Now, I can just add another prefab and it will be updated. I will leave the course in the description below so you guys could check it out. But if you guys want to know more about code, let's check out the code. This is a script, so basically on your gizmo, I will render the prefabs. To do that, I need two parameters, the prefab and the anchor. I will use the anchor of the game object itself for this. To render the prefab on the scene, I will get all the, transform component, like the rotation and the position, something like that, of the prefab. And also, I will get the mesh filter data and also the mesh render data, something like material like that. So I will use graphic that show mesh, which the data about the mesh and the wall matrix. If you want to know more about the mathematic kind of stuff, I recommend check it out Google. I use AI to make this script, so I will not fully understand it, so make sure to check in the right sources. Remember, I already put the scripts at the description or the comment section, so be sure to check it out. If you want to render a skin prefab, I also left the skip right here. So make sure that you check it as well. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.